Hey, what's up? Welcome to my third video of my Japan trip diaries. So, I was gonna go outside and do some exciting things today, but it started to rain, so I decided not to. Then also, I realized that there are a couple of things that I felt like I need to tell you. Well, if you're coming to Japan soon, then there are well, okay, so there are a couple of things that I should have prepared better. And one thing that actually I did this time before I got in trouble, which is Wi-Fi. I know I'm a big on Wi-Fi thing because you need to be in contact with a lot of people. So before I used to rent a cell phone from LA actually, and it has the tethering, I think that's what it is, function. So it was a cell phone with a Japanese number, and it worked as Wi-Fi hotspot. It worked okay, but it was sort of, you have to press a lot of buttons. You have to carry like two different phones. It was a lot, and it's lately my parents, I forced them to get into one of those like messengers so that we can just connect with through Wi-Fi, no phone number. So I'm just, can I show this? Like a little Wi-Fi hotspot, as you know. And I rent it in Japan, not from LA, because it's much cheaper, I think, if you rent it in the country. And most of the time, they allow you to pick them up at the airport, which is great because as soon as you get there, you have Wi-Fi and you are connected. Unfortunately, this time I got to the airport kind of late, and the pickup location was closed, so I had it delivered to my house. So, but that's one thing you start to plan, not the day before, not even a few days before, probably like a week ahead. You just want to think about it. I mean, of course, you want to go all, just disconnected from the rest of the world, and you want to enjoy the disconnection from your everyday life. That's another way to do too, right? So, okay, that wasn't the main point. That was just something I wanted to mention. If you have any questions or anything, just write some comments. The one thing that I totally forgot to plan this time was this electricity, this outlet. What happened was, okay, I have a laptop, which I don't usually bring. I bought the laptop last year. Before that, I always had desktop and my iPhone and iPad. So I brought iPhone and iPad, which is always just those two, what do you call this thing to stick? Sorry, I'm so not good at this. Anyway, so it worked in the States or in Japan because our outlet looks like this is an extension cord like this, just two, right? So it works. And I remember I brought like old laptop a long time ago, which also looked like this. Yeah, it's got the third leg. Sorry, I shouldn't have laughed. So it's got this. What do you call it? In Japan we call it earth. I think so. Well, basically it prevents you to get the electrocuted, right? Isn't it? Anyway, so but if you have an outlet like this, it doesn't work. And I'm like, what am I gonna do? I have to do all these YouTube videos, then I can't edit it. So I kind of freaked out the first day. I was like, Dad, what am I gonna do? So I went to the pretty large electronics store, and they said they have a bunch of charger, or what do you call it, things to convert the power, which you can bring overseas, not in Japan. Like outside of Japan, they use the Japanese products, but to find the products is the other way around, they didn't have it. I was like, and it's not like I live in the countryside. It's pretty big. Maybe if you go to the center, Osaka or Tokyo, maybe they had one, but like this particular store, they didn't have any. I'm like, no, my laptop is dying. So what I found out was, so in Japan we don't have this concept to prevent the electrocution. So basically, I hope this is true. So I found something like this. So this is not to convert the power, but somehow if they are particular, maybe if they have a outlet outside, maybe they want to be sure that they don't get electrocuted. So they have this thing that's attached. So if you do some kind of setup and then you put this inside, so, but see, it's got 3 holes, holes, and so so this one goes to the regular thing. It goes like this, but now you can go in. And then my dad asked the electrician he knows, and he said it should work totally fine. It shouldn't damage my computer because this third leg, it has nothing to third stick, whatever. It has nothing to do with the Japanese current, the power. And also, I think, especially the States, it's got like a 200 volt, so it's much bigger than Japanese power, which is 100. So maybe it doesn't function like at the full capacity, but it doesn't blow up my computer. So that's what I heard. But I'm talking about the United States. If you're coming from somewhere else, be ready. Don't freak out when you get here. Maybe you can pick up something at the local airport when you were leaving, but I'm sure they're expensive. So I would do the research before you leave, especially if you're bringing a computer or some other electronic device that you cannot live without. Oh, by the way, so the worst case scenario, what you can do is find an extension cord that's like really slim. Then maybe, see, maybe that's not this one. Like really slim, and it might go in with the legs, but this one has a little bit here, so it doesn't go. But maybe hopefully you can find something like this. But just I totally forgot about it that I had to do. I didn't have to deal with it for like last, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 trips that I was here. So I kind of moment of panic because I can't live without my laptop. So okay, that was my day 3. My yeah. So maybe I'll come back tomorrow. I'll try. If not, I'm sorry. But, well, I hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you soon.